Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So I'd like you to thank me, thank me, thank you for joining me. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you've had a good week. I hope you've had a good week, and so we're doing this from Monday, June 12th to June 18, the Sunday. So how I work is I call my guides in, all those in spirit who love me, and ask them to come close and to give you what you need for the upcoming week. Give you a bit of insight, any tips, techniques, or exercises that may come along with this week's reading. Okay, so just give me a sec. I'll just tune in, seal off, and get into the session. Oh, before I do that, if you could, really helps me out a lot if you like me, like the video, yeah, and like me, like the video, subscribe, comment, share me around, helps with all the algorithms and helps me to get out there to more people. Okay, beautiful. Just give me a sec and I'll just tune in and see what we've got coming up for the week ahead. All right, so they're talking about balance, and they're talking about where you have balance and how often you allow balance actually into your life, because sometimes you can get used to things being a bit up and down, or things being a bit high pressured, or things being a bit intense, or you get used to not feeling, super duper. And sometimes when there is an absence of upheaval or drama or things going on in your life, sometimes you don't feel quite comfortable, or you actually look for it and or create it in in different parts or aspects of your life. And it's really about being aware of that and how that can show itself within you. It could be through starting arguments with friends or people around you, work colleagues. It could also be with yourself, just creating some upheaval and discomfort within yourself and within what you're doing. And it's really about, having a bit more of an idea if you are doing this or if you are not doing this. And if there isn't balance in your life, in a particular area or with a particular thing, really just have a look into it and just say, okay, well, how could I create more balance here? How could I create more support, more evenness, more love in this situation? And really go for just simple, easy, practical steps to do this, instead of trying to really figure it out, and you get caught going down the rabbit burrow, and you just end up getting caught in all the minutiae of things. So it's really about just sort of slowing down sometimes and just being really practical and looking at it from a very simple way. Okay, so we're just going to get on with the reading. Okay, so Monday, what's going on Monday? So Monday, it's about letting it go, actually. And it's about, what they mean about letting it go is, if something does pop up or something does create a little bit of upheaval within your life, are you able to look at it and go, well, is this something that is, really creating some ups and downs in my life, or is it not? Am I making more of it than what is actually there? Am I able to let it go? Am I able to look at it and go, okay, shit happens, I can move on with things? Or are you sort of expanding upon the dysfunction there? because sometimes this is all about you, recognizing what you can do things about, and recognizing not when you can't do things about it, but when it's just best to let them go. So getting on to Tuesday. So Tuesday is about your heart, and it's about balance around your heart, and it's about you sort of aligning yourself with that. And are you creating more love in your life? Are you creating more balance within your heart center, within your relationships as well? Or are you sort of creating more gunk and more imbalance, the upheaval within that? And it's really about cutting it down sometimes, and what's going to just be really easy, what's going to feel good, what's going to align with you at that time. And then doing that, really. So we're getting on to Wednesday. So Wednesday is around your thinking, actually. And there's stuff around thinking. It's almost around identity with the thinking. And it is around balance, but it's about how are you thinking about yourself, or how are you thinking about yourself in particular situations. I keep getting around work and around relationships, more around work. Are you really seeing yourself as somebody that can succeed, that is succeeding? Or are you, sort of bringing yourself into a bit of a hole there? And are you sort of saying, well, this is my lot in life and I can't really do anything about it, because really you can always do something about it if you want to. And it doesn't actually matter how old you are or how young you are, you can always do something about that in relation with your work. So getting on to Thursday. So Thursday is Thursday's about fun. But it's about fun with yourself as well. Are you allowing yourself to have fun? Are you allowing yourself to sort of go with things and to enjoy your life? Do you, if you're working, this is a big one, are you creating a sort of a structure around, from Monday to Friday, or whatever your work week is? It could be like Tuesday to Saturday. Are you saying that in that time I'm not going to allow myself to really have fun? It's only the times when I've got a day off, or if you do split shifts and things like that during the week, when you are working, do you just kind of shut off fun within your life? And they're saying this doesn't actually even go with work, but it can go with other areas in your life as well. So yeah, just having a bit of a look at that and a bit of a think around that. So we're getting on to Friday. And so Friday is about movement as well, and it's really about how are you allowing yourself to flow with your highest needs, actually. And are you kind of getting caught in things which are not really going to benefit you at this time? Are you really getting caught in things which are sort of slowing you down and sort of creating a little bit more heaviness or gunk within your life on Friday? And it's really about recognizing this, because this goes on the Saturday as well. And it's about recognizing this and kind of recognizing about when you are actually self-sabotaging yourself and when you're not. And because they're saying that there's a few people around that are trying to work in new ways with old thinking, or new ways with old patterns. And so this is getting on to Sunday as well, because Sunday is also about, it's about stepping outside yourself. Okay, well, if you were to step outside yourself and you were to look at yourself and sort of analyze a little bit, well, what do I really want to achieve here? What do I really want to do? And then say, okay, well, if I had all of the ability that I need to be able to achieve this, how would that be? And what would that be? And it's really about looking at that from an outsider's perspective, not from your perspective, and then actually writing down a few notes about how that might look, or how that might come across to you. and sort of allowing yourself to dream a little bit more as well. They're telling me there's going to be more on this next week. Yeah, so not much more for the week actually, but I'm interested to see what's going to pop up next week around this and around identity and working with it. So yeah, so look out for those references of balance or imbalance in your life. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do is have an idea of when you're not getting things as well as when you're getting things, and then you've got a reference about what is working and what is not. Okay, so thanks for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and if you would like a private session with me, counselling, kinesiology, psychic readings, energy healings, or any of the courses that I've got coming up. I've got a psychic development and energy work course that'll be starting around the start of August, be on Zoom. So if you're interested in that, please drop me a line, send me an email, give me a call or a message, and I can send you out some of the information regarding that. Okay, so have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.